Hello, I'm Melissa Barrett, and I'm recording a speech for Communications and Ministry. Today I'll be doing a persuasive speech. On the right, you'll see slides being presented along with my speech that will point out specific points that you'd want to remember, things that you may want to write down or record. So those are there for your visual enjoyment. Imagine you are sitting at a church and others are unaware of who you are, where you came from, or why you're there. People walk past you but don't know why. But you don't know why. You can't seem to understand why no one is looking at you, introducing themselves to you, or even shaking your hand. How would you feel? Would you feel rejected? Would you question the existence of God? Let's say you come to a church where everyone is standing at the door. You expect a greeting, but nothing comes from their mouths. You know they see you, but they don't seem to care. They are most preoccupied with themselves. Their seat on the pew, their coffee, or their lesson for that day. The children are bustling, parents are scolding them, and you walk through. You sit down. The music is uplifting. The sermon tugs at your heart. But the people are cold and dissonant. Has this happened to you? Maybe they have. The question is, have you done this to others? According to the Schaeffer Institute, 50% of Americans do not have a church home. Every year, more than 4,000 churches close their doors, and only 1,000 are started per year. It has been found that over 2.7 million people fall into inactivity and no longer attend church completely. These statistics are staggering and startling. 50% of the population in our country does not attend church. Why? There could be many reasons. Some find it boring. Some find it irrelevant. Some are hurt by the actions of others. There has to be more done for the church to tend to those who are new or have not set foot in church in years. Why they left or why they returned may not matter, but they are God's children, and we must fight for them. For everyone that comes in, even more are turning away. We must act now. We should talk to every person entering those doors. We should smile and be friendly. We should ask them their name and call them by name when referring to them. We must not lose touch of who we are simply because we are around our friends. Churches are not meant for friends. They are meant for the lost, the broken, and the rejected. They should certainly find no such thing here. It is important that we instill values and have a program prepared so that every current member can take part. The goals for the visitors program should be making visitors feel welcome, educate visitors on the vision and the mission of the church, guide the visitor through the service, and establish a contact and build a relationship. When we do those 4 things, then we will see a difference in our congregation and an awareness for those who are new. Churches that have utilized these programs did so throughout a period of time. The first thing to do is to think from the visitor's perspective. If we can all think like someone who has never been here before, then we can easily relate to how they are feeling. We have to remain welcoming, and we have to establish a relationship with our visitors that show genuine concern and love for them. It has been discovered that a visitor will decide if they are going to stay at a church within 10 minutes. This means we have to establish these criteria early and consistently. The first goal we have to accomplish is training members of the church. We have to train them to be greeters and to focus solely on the visitors. We will take a month to train those who volunteer and are interested in establishing these relationships. These people will be our friendliest, our most welcoming, and our most consistent. We will then formulate a plan for the visitor, such as visiting an information booth, being given a gift upon arrival, or filling out a welcome card. The third step would be to educate the church on these changes so everyone can reinforce what is already being done. Another helpful tip would be for you to go and tell one of your friends about the visitors program. If you can explain it to someone else, then you understand its importance. Finally, let's all participate in a calling post. This will be a brief phone call to the visitor to ask how their week is going, if they have any prayer requests, and if they would like to meet with one of our connecting pastors. This will ensure a sense of genuine compassion and may motivate the visitor to stay. I hope you prayerfully and thoughtfully consider these items, and we will further discuss these at our next meeting. Thank you.